What's going on, everybody? This is Blue Hair Dave, and I have another good video for you guys. This one was by request from one of my YouTube subscribers. So before I forget to ask, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. I'm gonna go from basically 0 followers up to like 10,000 because I'm just into the YouTube game. I've been doing this over 13 years. I'll explain all that, but the subject matter is pandemic destroying affiliate marketing? Is this a problem? Is the pandemic a problem with affiliate marketing, digital marketing? And the answer isn't going to be so easy. So like I said, subscribe, hit the button. I'm going to be doing all kinds of things. And by the way, I look through the comments, I answer the comments, and I'm cooped up like everybody else. I'm in my home office here. I got my, I like to play a little bit of music and stuff. And I'm going to answer stuff in the comments. So go ahead and subscribe until I get to the point where it's unwieldy. I'm going to answer people's questions. I'll make a video just like I'm doing this. Somebody asked me, what are you talking about? Is this killing affiliate marketing? So here I am answering the question. So there's a lot of changes that you need to know about. And the world of affiliate marketing is always changes. So the direct answer is yes and no. Affiliate marketing has some changes, but everything has changes. So it's not like you're going to be getting laid off or anything like that, but there's some things that you need to know about. So let's go through them. First of all, who am I? Why are you going to listen to me? My name is Blue Hair Dave. It's not blue right now. I've just got done working out. So it's an old nickname, but I'm what's known as a super affiliate. I've got 2 Comma Cup award back there. I've been doing this over 13 years. I have an AFI award. I do public speaking, teaching digital marketing. I'm an affiliate marketer and an email marketer, and I also do some social media stuff. And I'm just really jumping into YouTube now. So if you're watching this video, you're catching me in the early end of all this stuff, and I'm super stoked because I love watching YouTube. And I have a thing called the BHD plan. I teach people internet marketing, but my day job is actually doing marketing just like you're probably doing or you want to learn how to do. And so that's it about me. So that's why you should maybe listen to me. So there's a lot of changes that we need to think about. So the good things are there's more people online right now. And with more people online, that means that more people are going to be opening things and clicking things. A problem with that also is with the times right now, there's a trust level. I read some studies recently, and there were marketing studies and surveys. So people are fearful right now. There's a lot of high anxiety. You're probably feeling it. The whole world is. Everyone's experiencing this pandemic at the same time. And so that means trust is down. And so people are going to be opening things. They're going to be even clicking things, but they might not buy them unless it's something they really, really want. During good times, people are like, screw it, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to go shop on Amazon. I'm buying this. I'm buying that. They're not worried about that. Even if they live paycheck to paycheck, the psychology behind it is people want to buy things. It makes them feel good temporarily when they buy things. When there's high anxiety like this, the buying kind of goes down unless it's for a necessity. They're worried about things. So they're not going to be buying something that's high fashion temporarily. But there are things that they will want to buy and that they will need. And I'm going to go into that in a second. The costs are way down. So in Facebook advertising and YouTube and stuff, particularly Facebook, all the big brands, most of them, not all of them, have pulled their budgets or reduced them dramatically. So if you were getting like your cost per click and your CPMs, cost per impressions per 1,000, they're way down right now. So this is a great time to do it. So there's always a yin and a yang with anything. There's supply and demand. It's the way the universe works. I can't change that, but that's just how it happens, all right? So there's a lot of other good things that are going on, but there are some problems that we have to deal with affiliate marketing. So the biggest one is the niches or verticals, as people call them, or as whatever, niche, nip, rip, rip, they're changing. So there's things that might have been working. So for instance, I had some incredible days in early and to mid-March. Refinance was ridiculous, okay? It was just like, just boom, 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 boom. And what I do, like my type of affiliate marketing, just to explain real quick is I find somebody online, I suggest they fill something out, and then they fill it out. I like financial leads, a refinance lead. If you tell your friend right now to go fill, like, hey, you might want to check out these lower rates, here's a link of a company that'll tell you what your rates are. If they fill that out, it's like 7 or 8 forms, like their name, phone number, whatever, email address, to get a quote for a refinance, not to get one, just to get a quote. You get $48. I get $48, okay? That's great. You do 3 of those a day and you're making like $140 a day or something, whatever that is. I'm not a mathematician, but you know what I'm saying. So that's pretty cool. To make $300 a day, you just get a couple leads for somebody to refinance by suggesting it. That's affiliate marketing. That's the kind of stuff I do, but I do it in large volumes. So, but refi, it kind of died. Okay, I'm still getting leads, but they're not flying in like they were. And the reason is because 2 different things happen, like the rates went down, and then they went down so low that they hit bottom when they went up. There's a whole complicated system behind this with the Federal Reserve, etc. But what you need to know is that everybody who looked into a refi probably did it last month. And also, people don't know what's going to go on, so they're not really looking to do a big financial move right now. So the niche will change. Whatever you're advertising might change. But that's okay because you're an affiliate marketer. That's why you do this, right? You do this because you can change what you're marketing to, right? So another thing, home services. There's a bit of a slowdown. And it's not the reason you think. People are home. They actually want to fix their home up. They're willing to have somebody put on the gutters on their house. One of the top offers right now is actually those leaf gutter things. There's ads on TV. And when there's an ad on TV, the affiliate marketing you do online usually coincides and helps. But the problem that they're having is that call centers, the big call centers that you would have with rooms and rooms, you can't have everybody in the same room right now at a call center. Okay, it's not an essential service, and you're not supposed to be next to somebody in a kiosk, in a cubicle, doing this stuff, okay? So call centers are having trouble. They have to have people work from home, and then they have somebody that's not working all the time. You would think it would be okay, but call centers aren't taking as much traffic right now. Also, people are home and hitting up these advertisers on their own, like with refi. So with refi, if the rates are super low, do you think Lower My Bills wants a ton of affiliate traffic coming on? I don't know, because the phone's ringing, so they don't need to buy the leads as much. Now it goes up and down. It's temporary, right? So they kind of lower their budgets and people hit cap. And cap is basically how much money somebody spends. So if Lower My Bills wants a bunch of refinance leads, they might say, all right, we're going to take $1 million from this affiliate network. We're going to take $10 million from this affiliate network. And then if you're a publisher and then you do your 100,000 or whatever worth of leads, then they're like, sorry, no more for the month. Go find something else to sell. Okay, so that's why you always have to be looking for something different at all times and always testing. Survey offers do really well, but what happens is they're doing so well for like 10 days or 2 weeks that the products on the end of a survey, and let me explain survey offer real quick. Usually it's like, give your opinion and we'll give you a reward. They get the reward, it's like you get like a flashlight for shipping or something, right? But what happened is the flashlights sold out, and then they're having trouble getting a restock of these flashlights because of shipping problems and things coming from China. Okay, so this is a problem because they ran out of inventory. People want to buy their tactical flashlight because just in case Armageddon happens or whatever it is, they can tape it onto their hat or whatever and get all tactical with their flashlights. But those things are running out, so they have to take them off. And there's another offer that doesn't do quite as well. Okay, so shipping problems are also another problem with the end offers. And this all turns into advertisers say either we're not going to accept more traffic or we're going to pay you less, and that makes you want to send less, right? So that is something to think about. However, there's other things that they want a ton of traffic for, okay? So e-com is also seeing these big problems. I've had a ton of people that hit me up, emailed me, and commented and stuff that want to talk to me and take one of my calls, consulting calls, because they were in e-com and then whatever they were selling, either people aren't buying it or they can't get it anymore. Okay, so you got to be reticent of that. Now, those are just small problems, really, on the big scale things, because it's affiliate marketing. There's millions of products you can choose to sell, and if you know how to sell one thing, you can sell everything. So debt, same thing. Debt relief, that's going to be huge going forward, but they're getting plenty of calls on their own almost. So you really got to squeeze in these offers while you can. I'm not saying they're not working, but it's just you have to pay attention to how much they, because in good times, if they're having trouble getting leads, they're going to pay affiliates more money to get more leads, okay? So the biggest one, this is what I discussed in the comments with somebody who asked me to make this video, was payments, okay? This is something that's kind of weird and sketchy. I don't want to scare you. The affiliate world's not coming to an end, because out of everybody I know that's having trouble, like that doesn't have, unemployment, 6.5 million people every week are claiming more unemployment, like extra people, okay? Digital marketers aren't in those groups for the most part, okay? So you're actually one of the groups, like affiliate marketing. I've been slammed with people asking for my advice and help in my course and stuff, because we're all home, we're all working online. So it's kind of like the dream job to have for this. I work out of this office anyway. I'm still doing the same thing, except now I just can't go to my kid's soccer practice or whatever it is, or I can't go grab a drink with my buddy down at the bar and watch UFC fight. So it's wearing on me like everything else, but I'm kind of used to being home all day long like this, okay? You can see it. I've been sitting around the couch. I got bags under my eyes, watching too many movies. It is what it is, right? I feel you. So payments. Here's how the payments work. am I going to get paid? So a lot of the networks will pay larger affiliates, or like ClickBank even, I think, pays everybody weekly. So you get paid weekly. But the affiliate network is getting paid by these advertisers like 30 to 90 days later, okay? So they take their 10 to 20% cut off of your stuff because they're floating the cash, okay? They're kind of like a bank that floats the cash between them and the advertiser, okay? So what happens if the advertiser is late? Because the advertisers also have problems. So if they've got a company where they can't get people out to fix people's houses because people don't want strangers at their house, or it's house cleaning services and people don't want the cleaners to come every week now, that kind of thing, those guys are going to have cash problems. The network's not going to find out about those cash problems until this month, at the end of this month, next month, or the month after that, okay? But they've already paid their affiliates, and they know this, okay? So what if the huge advertiser's late? Let's just say there's a large mortgage company that you see on TV all the time, right? They pay a network. Maybe they might say they might do a $2 million worth of refi leads with a network, say. We'll just say network A or network 4, okay? Network number 4. And this refi company, let's just say, for instance, that they owe the affiliate company $2 million and they're going to pay them 60 days later. So it was for traffic, say in March. So June is when they get their money maybe from these guys, but they paid their big affiliates out already. What happens if they stiff them on that $2 million, okay? Do they have enough money to survive that? They might not. And so they might hold the payments a little bit longer. This happened to a bunch of us 2 weeks ago. A really big company changed their terms without telling anybody and then didn't pay us out until 10 to 2 weeks later, okay? There's no better way to ruin your network by trying to prepare for something in the future and then delaying payments to an affiliate. Because guess what? They have the same offers as a bunch of other networks. And so everybody just goes, well, if you're not going to pay me on Monday and I don't see that wire coming in, then I'm going to go move over to this network and you have the same offers. So I'm not sure why that happened and that worried a bunch of us. But all the other networks I work with have been pretty solid as far as getting the payments in. The other problem too with these companies is like, say you're selling an econ product or any kind of product that takes a credit card, trials, whatever it is, chargebacks are going to be huge. So say you bought some $2.99 diet with Weight Watchers, right? And then you're like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do Weight Watchers. I just spent $299 on this affiliate product I just bought. What happens? And then in 2 weeks, you realize that your money's all dried up because you live paycheck to paycheck. Your paycheck didn't come in. The government check hasn't arrived yet that they promised everybody. So what happens? People go and they charge back, okay? When you get all these companies are getting a big amount of chargebacks I've been hearing from guys. So if you get like 15% extra chargebacks, that might be your whole profit margin, okay? Now, that advertiser might not pay the network. And so that's the problem. So what I would suggest is that go with a network that pays you weekly and net 7. If they say they want to pay you later than that because of what's going on, that's because guess what they're going to do? They're not going to pay you 2 weeks later for that. They're holding that money so that they can just stiff everybody for a couple weeks if they have to in order to stay afloat. And then work it out through the courts because they know you're not going to try and sue them or something like that because they've got a lot of high-paid lawyers. So just something to be wary of. If somebody withholds payment, it's probably because of a cash flow problem. I don't care what excuse they told you. That's probably the situation. Just beware. I'm not saying anybody specifically, but that's the only problems I can think about, okay? And it's not all doom and gloom here. This is running into over 13 minutes now for this video. So like ClickBank does the question was specifically ClickBank. I think they're great because they're paying you weekly anyway. And they also do a lot of make money online, which has a smaller exposure because those guys are actually doing really well right now. Make money online is what everybody wants to do. Everybody's realizing that you can just kind of work from your home like you are, except you're not forced to be home. And they're kind of like, this kind of works out for me. I kind of like being home on my laptop or a computer. Maybe I should check out what these people doing. It's what, a $4 billion industry. It's just affiliate marketing alone, I think. If you don't include Amazon, just like guys like me, I think it's like $4 billion last time I checked. So there's a lot of money to be made. And people realize that. They know it's not some weird, super scammy thing. There's guys like me that didn't, I've been a keyboard behind a keyboard guy for years, doing this over 13 years. Maybe the last year and a half, 2 years, I started to come out and kind of explaining what I've been doing. But there's a whole ton of guys like me that you never heard of that make a ton of money doing things online, like affiliate marketing. So There's also more people online, so that's good. Let's get to some of the good stuff, okay? The auto insurance is kind of hanging in and doing pretty well. I like to do financial leads, so it's been up and down, but auto insurance has been doing great lately because I think that people realize that they're driving less, they can probably get a better rate, so they're kind of shopping for auto insurance. It's like you cleaned your garage, right? You've been bored a little while. I'm going to clean my garage out, and maybe I'll check on getting a lower auto insurance rate. It can't hurt, right? So something like that's been good. There's a lot of other good stuff because more people online, so there's more people there to open, there's more people there to click. Although the trust is down, the opens are up, okay? You just have to connect better with your audience and know what they want and relieve the anxiety of them of making the purchase or the sale or filling out the form. So just pay special attention to that. If I forgot to ask you again, subscribe right now. If you're still listening to this video and you like what I'm talking about, hit subscribe because I'm going to be answering specific questions, and I'm also going to be adding a ton of content on the kind of affiliate marketing I do with email marketing, affiliate marketing, Facebook ads, getting leads, and all that kind of stuff. So I also have a bunch of other free stuff on videos down here. I have a free course that you can join if you subscribe to the course. I can send you a link to that too. The CPMs are down on Facebook because big brands pulled their budget. There's a ton of discounts too people are doing for a lot of things that people are willing to sell, like cars and stuff. There's a lot of huge discounts. It's a great time to buy a car if you have money. So there's still 50, 60, 70% of our economy that's just still going. And they've got the money to buy a car, so reach out to them. There's tons of good discounts, so purchases are going to be up. And the the biggest one, diet and fitness is through the roof. Okay, if you're like everybody's just kind of been sitting around, maybe eating more than you're supposed to because you're nervous and all that kind of stuff, diet and fitness stuff is through the roof. So go ahead and hit that stuff too. So in short, the bottom line of all this stuff is it's that things are changing, but this is affiliate marketing. We always have changes. That's why you do affiliate marketing. Okay, you do it because you can adjust. You don't have a huge factory behind you that is your stuff, and if nobody wants widget A that you make, you're just SOL and bankrupt. No, you can take what you know about affiliate marketing, what you've learned, just take it and put a new product behind it and find out who your customer is and figure it out. Do some testing. You should always be doing it anyway. You should always be testing for the new best thing that's going on, even when you've got one that's super hot. Always be looking for the new one. Don't get lazy, okay? You're flexible. You're an affiliate marketer. And if you're not, learn about it, man, because you should be doing it. All right, so, and the pubs are also the publishers, the affiliates are the last thing that a network wants to mess around with on payments. Like I said, we'll just go somewhere else because those offers, those advertisers aren't just on one network generally. They're with a bunch of different affiliate networks. There's so many out there. And if you're doing good, decent volume, you can tell them you want to get paid every 7 days, and they will probably do it. If they don't, go to the next guy, okay? And the quickest way to square off all your traffic is by messing with payments. So I don't think we have to worry about that. I don't think you're going to see that anymore because it's kind of like shooting yourself in the foot. In order to save yourself from shooting yourself in the foot 2 months from now, it doesn't make any sense, okay? So the answer and the bottom line is no, affiliate marketing is not in trouble. In fact, it's super strong, and it's one of the bright spots in our economy right now because of the flexibility that we all have. There's tons of opportunities of working from home, home offers, affiliate marketing. I personally got a ton of emails from people who have previously done other jobs or done other things online like e-com, things like that. This is an opportunity. Wherever there's chaos, there's always opportunity. And this is one of those times a lot of people are going to get really wealthy during this time. And a lot of those people are going to be in the digital space. Because if you're a restaurant, you didn't have a digital space and how to contact people to do pickup or whatever, you probably go out of business because you failed to prepare. Now, this is a crazy thing, but you should have that digital footprint anyway. And if you're doing digital marketing, you know that you're able to adjust, okay? There's always something to promote online, and you aren't stuck with what you always do, okay? The same methods work for all niches, and so I think we're good to go. So hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be doing a ton of stuff on YouTube. I kind of just found it. I hadn't branched out. I hadn't do any social media because, well, why do it, right? But I like teaching people stuff. I thought I hated being in front of a camera, but it turns out I kind of like making these videos too. And I like interacting with people. I like talking to people. When I do public speaking, I do these things. I love doing that because people ask me questions. And if you haven't figured it out, I like to talk. Okay? So go ahead, hit subscribe. You'll be seeing much more of me. Go ahead and comment, share it with your friends, and I hope to see you guys soon. Check out my other videos. Later.